Good morning, my friends. Welcome to this special episode of Kevin at 7. It is Monday morning. Happy Monday. And Zillow is taking over. Do not kid yourself. I'm going to talk about Zillow's big move this morning and what is happening and what is about to happen. And it's going to blow your mind. If you're not aware, if you're not paying attention to what Zillow is doing, and it's what they've been doing. This is not a short play. This is a long play. They've been working on this forever and forever and forever. But the moves they have made this last year and are really coming to the forefront just now as they have gone into, they're now becoming a brokerage. They've bought showing time. So let's just walk through. Good morning, everybody. As you come on, post where you're from, city and state or province, or country, wherever you're from. It's good to see you guys. Welcome. Any questions you have about Zillow's big move and what they're doing right now, feel free to post that, or anything that you're hearing in your market. I want to hear what you're hearing, because here's the thing. Zillow is rolling out at different points and phases and waves. They're rolling out different things in different cities, and they're testing stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that they've tried that they backed away from, or they redid it. When they first started with instant offers, they've now changed that from what it originally was. Their first iBuyer test run is not different, because they were originally working with another institutional investor that was buying the properties. And Zillow was like, why in the world would we do that when we can buy them ourselves and we get all the profit, take out not just be the middleman? So they made those changes. Good morning. As you come on, post where you're from. Good to see you. Good morning, Sarah Kay from Sacramento, California. So here's where I'm going to go from where they are today to where they started. So right now they have acquired showing time, which is a major play. And I'm going to explain why in a second. They are now becoming a brokerage. They are now a brokerage, and they're just moving into different markets, because you can't be a national broker. You have to be a broker in within every state. So they're working on becoming a brokerage in state after state after state. They are now your direct competition. If you're a real estate agent, Zillow is now direct competition for you. They are a direct threat to you, and they are coming after your license. Okay, I want to be crystal clear here. They are coming after your license. Okay, good morning, Rico from South Africa. Good to see you this morning. So what are you guys seeing right now with Zillow? Are you watching Zillow, or are you seeing what they're doing in your market? So let me tell you some of the new things they're doing. Number one, they are offering in a lot of markets, they are offering to buy your home for its Zestimate. You sell to Zillow for your Zestimate. That is their tag. That is the tagline that is showing up right now. It's in parts of Southern California right now. You can go online and it will says, sell your home to Zillow for your Zestimate. Now, y'all know how accurate Zestimates are, right? And yet they are promising they will buy your home for your Zestimate. How are you going to compete with that? Okay, now let me just tell you right now, this is stuff that I am studying. I'm training on my Inner Circle and Six Figure Club coaching members, my top coaching members, on strategies to deal with this right now. So at Agent Mastery Live in May, so that's coming up in 3 months, Agent Mastery Live, and go to agentmasterylive.com and get on the wait list for tickets. When we open ticket sales here in the next week or two. I am going to be training real estate agents from all over North America how to beat Zillow. Okay, now I don't mean you're not going to put them out of business. Okay, you are not going to put Zillow. Zillow has won. Okay, Zillow has won. They are winning. They are going to kick agents' butt unless you know how to win. So they're coming after your license, in case just to make it clear. So they started out as a real estate marketing platform. They marketed your listings, right? Okay, they've marketed your listings like, hey, we'll market your listings for free. This happened back, nearly 20 years ago now. We'll market your listings for you for free. Just give us your listings. We'll market them, and the buyers will come directly to you. Well, over time they changed that, and then they captured the buyer. They were like, we're going to capture the buyer. And then they became a trusted source of information. So they became the place where homeowners, buyers, and sellers would go to get information free and easy about real estate. about prices, about homes that are for sale, and then about my own home value, my own home information. So you can now go to Zillow and you can get your Zestimate. You can get, in many markets, you can find out what your house would rent for. You can find out more, if looking at houses that you want to buy, you can find out what the payment's going to be, all kinds of stuff. And you don't have to talk to a realtor. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to get spammed. You don't have to get called. You don't have to do anything. Free public access to amazing information. Inaccurate? Oh yeah. A lot of times it's very inaccurate, but it's trusted. And when you need to really make a move, then you can get a professional and all that kind of stuff. All right. So that's all happened. Now, then they started moving into being a trusted information source for sellers with the homeowners who now saying, hey, interested in selling your house? Here's how much it'll sell for. It's what it's worth. Zestimate. You can want it for sell by owner yourself. You can market for sell by owner yourself. And we'll put it on, let you market it on our website for free. And if you need an agent, we will refer you an agent. Okay, so all this has been coming. So they've become the one-stop place. Then they go straight to homeowners and go like, oh, and by the way, why not? We'll just buy your house. You don't have to worry about staging, cleaning it up, repairs, negotiations, signing listing agreements, none of that kind of stuff. Just give us your information and we'll make you an offer on your house. Okay, and that the Zillow Offers is available in many, many markets across the country. In markets where it's not available, you can still submit your information and a Zillow advisor will contact you and talk to you, and they will talk to you about making an offer on your property. Okay? Okay, here's the play, guys. You guys ready? Here is the play. So make a comment here at 6 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm going to explain to you Zillow's big move. This is their big move. Zillow's goal is to become the Amazon of real estate, of the entire real estate industry, of residential real estate. Amazon's big move is they are moving to become the Amazon of real estate, meaning they're coming after your license. Okay. Now, doesn't mean they don't care about your license. They're not coming after you individually. They don't give a crap about you. You're small. You're nothing. But they are coming after is the industry. And in doing that, they are going to put hundreds of thousands of realtors out of business, which is fine. I mean, it's good. Most real estate agents need to be put out of business because most real estate agents are amateurs and they suck. If we want to just be real honest here. So the only reason Zillow can do this is because the standard in the industry is so low and the incompetence is so high that people are willing to trust our data information source more than they would trust a professional real estate agent. Why? Because most agents aren't true professionals. They haven't been trained to be professional. They've been trained to have a license. And they're amateurs. So we brought it on ourselves. The industry created this. Okay? We created this monster. We gave them access to our information, i.e. our listings, and we gave them the golden goose. But the biggest thing we gave them is we gave them an open door because the industry standard and the incompetence was so low that it didn't take much for somebody to come in and make a big takeover move. But they are doing this right now, and this is the takeover move. And they're not trying to put you out of business. They're not going to come in and go like, oh yeah, we're going to put Berkshire Hathaway out of business and EXP and Keller Williams and Century 21 and Coldwell Banker and Compass and whoever else, Redfin. We're not here to put them out of business. We're just here to take over the industry. Just like Amazon's goal would never said, well, we're going to put all the mom and pops out of business. All you local retailers, brick and mortar retail, you're dead. We're going to take you out. That was never Jeff Bezos' goal. Jeff Bezos' goal was just to dominate, to own it. And if it put people out of business, oh, well, that's just progress. And whenever you're incompetent, Zillow can do a better job than an incompetent agent, then it is progress for the average homeowner. But does it mean that there is no place for professional real estate agents? Absolutely not. Zillow is so beatable, my friend. Zillow is so beatable because unlike Amazon, when I buy something on Amazon, I'm buying the exact same product. Whether I buy it on Amazon or I go down to my local mom and pop owned store, I'm buying the same product. I get the same product. And they can give me the same product, sometimes for a cheaper price, not always, sometimes for a cheaper price and more convenience. But with real estate, you're talking about a $1 million asset, a $500,000 asset, a $3 million asset, and you think somebody that is an Amazon, a Zillow advisor, that is a W-2 employee agent, is going to be as good as a true professional? They are beatable. Okay, but you got to know how to beat them. But I'm letting you know today that they are coming. Okay, now I want to see questions. You guys got questions about this or what you're seeing and what your thoughts are? They will buy your home right now. Zillow in many markets are saying, Zillow, sell your home to Zillow for your estimate. Zillow offers. Zillow will buy it. Now you can go, when you go onto Zillow, in a lot of markets now, when you go onto Zillow and look at homes for sale, it will show a lot of the houses. It'll say Zillow owned home. You're buying your home directly from Zillow. Zillow is the middleman, the brokerage. They're the brokerage, and they are the seller. Who are they representing? They are representing themselves. They're not representing buyers and sellers. So it's crazy, but that's what's happening. That's what's coming. Okay, let me see what do we have any questions here from you guys? Good to see all of you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're from. Morning, Vanessa from San Antonio. Okay, here we go. Everyone keeps saying Zillow will buy your house. I live in a rich, popular neighborhood. I tried to let Zillow buy my house and said currently not buying houses. Okay, so this is what my whole point of this is, Jay, is it's coming. It's not in every market. They don't open up in every single market in the country right away. Where my Redondo Beach house is, they will not do a Zillow offer on it yet. Okay, but 50 miles inland, they're doing Zillow offers right now. Okay, and I don't know if it's based on price point. Zillow doesn't publish their plan. You just see what they are doing now. So my point is, it's coming. You think they're going to stop? You think they're going to go, oh no, we've got enough of the market. We just want the bread and butter homes. We don't want the high end. Get real. Okay, it's coming. Okay, so everybody keeps saying it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Hello, what's your best advice to start for a 21-year-old guy from Europe? So Sadar, are you in Europe or are you from Europe? I'm assuming you're still in Europe. Okay, get a mentor. Bro, I don't know that much about European real estate. It's not a whole lot different than here, but I've trained a lot of agents from Europe. But best advice, get a coach. You got to go pro. You cannot do this as an amateur. Okay, get a good. If it's just like anything in life, you want to succeed at a high level, get a mentor. Now, here's what people that work for the rich people, they go to school. People that become the rich people, they get mentors. Okay, this is something that people do not understand. This is the reason most Americans are broke. This is the reason a $1,400 stimulus appeals to most Americans, is because they don't have mentors. They have jobs. They didn't learn from a successful business person how to be successful. They went to school and learned from a professor how to do stuff. Okay, rich people, highly successful people have mentors. Okay, people that are broke have educations. They're not the same. I have an education. Now, I'm not opposed to education. I've got a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. My dad has a doctorate degree. My mom had a master's degree. But I make a lot more money than my dad. I make a lot more money a month than my dad made in a year, his best years. And I did not learn that from education. I learned that from mentors, from having coaches. That's where you learn success at a high level. So get a mentor. If you want to succeed in Europe or anywhere in the world in real estate, get a coach, get a mentor that teaches you how to win at high levels. Hope that makes sense to everybody. Okay, what's your best? Okay, got that one. For example, okay, so Elisa Schamberg from Dallas, Texas, something that I've thought about. If you have to be an agent for X amount of years before you can become a broker, how can they fast track that in every state? For example, I believe in Texas, you have to be an agent for 6 years before you can apply for your brokerage license. So it's not 6 years, Elisa, it's 2 years. I was a broker in Texas for many years. It has nothing to do with Zillow. It's like how I could become a broker in any state. So my company's YesMasters. All right. That's my coaching company. Now, I have no intentions of becoming a brokerage. I don't want to be a brokerage. I don't want to do that. That's not my path. My path is I'm a coach. And I have a coach and training company. But all I do is I have a company, Yes Masters Inc. It's a corporation. Zillow as a company. They don't become a broker. An entity cannot become a broker. They have to have a broker. Okay, so there's an individual that has a license, it gets a brokerage, and then depending on what state, depending on how it's set up in states, then the institution, the corporate entity can become a brokerage but they have to have a person that is competent and responsible that is a broker. Okay, that's how that works. So it doesn't matter. They can become a broker this week. They just got to find somebody that comes to work for them that will be the broker of record. So that's what they got to have, is a broker of record. Okay. All right. Let's see what other questions. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Let me see. Does anybody else have any questions? I believe that's it. I appreciate all the good mornings on real estate. You guys are coming from all over the world, man. This is so cool to see all you guys. I'm real estate from Algeria. Can I transfer my career to U.S.? Actually, I can see that Americans are buying a lot of properties. Well, Pranks Supercars, yeah. If you're a real estate agent, you can come to America, and if you got to get to America right now, I don't know how that works these days, but if you can get to America and get a green card or whatever, you can get your real estate license in America. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. Can I transfer my career to the U.S.? You can become, if you can get here legally, you can become a real estate agent in the U.S. and you can transfer your career here. You get the biggest thing is you got to get to the U.S. first. I can't help you with that. I don't know how that works. Okay, do not know how that works. I've heard right now that you can, depending on what country you're from, if you go down to Mexico, you can pay a few $1,000s up to $20,000 depending on where you're from, and they'll get you across illegally. Right now, that seems to be working for a lot of people. Cheers, Michael from New Jersey. Good to see you guys. Okay, so there you go. Guys, just know this is happening. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Be ready. Harpreet Singh, I'm from Toronto, got my license January 2020. Struggling to get my first deal. Yeah, well, that's part of the game. Oops, I'm trying to see the comment. Struggling to get my first deal and now thinking of giving up. Any advice? Yeah, don't give up. What are you thinking? Did you think this is not a job, bro? This is a business. You thought you were going to get your license in January and to get a deal 2 months later? Okay. I mean, I was good. And I'm not saying you're not good. You're probably good too. But I didn't get my first deal for 3 months, dude. And I was prospecting every single day. Okay, before I closed my first deal, it takes time. I don't know what you're doing. How many people a day are you talking to? I on average, my first 3 years in real estate, I on average failed 100 times a week. Okay, on average, I failed over 20 times every day, which meant I got no's 20 times a day. I talked to over 20 people a day, average for 3 years. Okay, so every day I was failing every day, day after day after day after day, week after week, after month after month after month. And then as I did it, because I sucked so bad, I just started sucking less because I was willing to fail fast. I failed more in my first 3 years in real estate than most people will fail in their entire life, because I was talking to people every day and I was getting no's. And guys, people say, well, what's the best script? How to script? Guys, most scripts don't work almost every time. Okay, I have the Book of Yes is the best scripts in real estate ever created. You can go to thebookofyes.com and get a free copy. The Book of Yes is the best scripts, but they don't work most of the time. They don't work most of the time. That's just the reality. So if you give up easily, you're in the wrong industry. Real estate is a business. And people that give up easily do not succeed in business. They're great at jobs, because in jobs, you never fail. You just go and do what they tell you to do, and they'll pay you a paycheck every week or two, okay? But if you want to make a lot of money and own your business, own your own life, you can do real estate, but you can't do it if you give up easily. All right, Harpreet, don't give up. If I ever take a course or training class, it will be with Kevin. Everyone the best. Okay, well, thank you, Jay. Agreed, 100%. Practice, practice, practice. You cannot be afraid of failure in this business. That's true. The more you do it, the better you will become. Just to always remember to keep improving yourself every single day. Thank you, Scott. Well said. Phil, I love your stuff. Looking to get my license. Should I start studying scripts while taking the classes or wait till I pass? Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. You want to get your license and pass your test. So I would really focus on that. till I pass the test. As soon as I pass the test, I'm training. Okay. Once you pass the test, you just want to study to pass your test, to get your license. So those courses, the core courses you've got to take and study and to get your test, just hammer it out, boom. But the day you pass the test, you go full in on training to make money in real estate. You don't wait till you get your license. Okay, do I think interest rates are going to rise? Most buyers will be priced out of home market. Well, as soon as home price interest rates start rising, home affordability is going to go off the charts. People won't be able to afford homes. Okay, the reason people are going to afford homes and prices can go up is because interest rates have kept dropping, but they're not going to keep dropping. I mean, I'm not going to say never. I've been amazed how low they've gone, but you get to a point where it's like, okay, you can only go so low. But I don't see interest rates rising significantly for a long time because I can't. The financial industry knows that we cannot raise interest rates. The housing market would collapse. Okay. You believe is more profitable with rental income. I'm investing in Pennsylvania area. What area you believe is the most profitable with rental income? Oh, there's a lot of areas. Pennsylvania's got some really good areas. Tennessee, Texas, Florida. There's a lot of different areas we're investing. And there's good investing opportunities for cash flow in virtually every state. It's just, I'm more interested in the states that are landlord friendly. So, like we're here in California, I would never invest. We've had investment properties here, and we did well, but compared to what we could do in other states, we've sold that and moving our money out of California for that because one, it's so landlord friendly, which means all the laws favor tenants over landlords. And especially with all the stuff going on now with eviction moratoriums and all that, you can get screwed really, really bad. Cash flow is everything, and getting good quality tenants in is everything. And so you got to study your markets. And I train my coaching members how to do that. And there's powerful ways to do it, but that's beyond where's the best area. There's a lot of great areas. And if you can do it in your backyard, Michigan's got a lot of great areas as well. Indiana's got some great areas. There's just a lot of good places to invest in real estate. Okay. Okay, last question I'm going to do here. Tracy Fellows says, I've sold 7 properties this year in Los Angeles, and I want to go after for sale by owners. I want to go after for sale by owners and pre-foreclosures. What are your thoughts on going after either one? Hey, congratulations, Tracy, on 7 sales in Los Angeles. That's awesome. Anywhere 7 sales so far this year is good. One, pre-foreclosures, forget about it. Especially in California. Are you kidding me? They're not going to, if they're pre-foreclosure means they're not making their house payment. Why in the world would they sell their house now? If they're making a house payment, they're living there for free, and they're going to be able to live there for free for months from now. So they're not selling right now. If they sold it, where would they go? They'd actually have to start paying money. So pre-foreclosures right now is absolutely not the place to go. Now the day may come where pre-foreclosures is going to be a ton of business, but not yet. So right now, I would not be doing anything with pre-foreclosures. For sale by owners are awesome. There's just not that many of them, but go get them. Yeah, I recommend them 100%. They need you. And they're going to tell you, I can sell it myself. I don't need an agent. Within this market, anybody can sell a house themselves. Agreed. I can get you more money. Now, that's what we train in our training. When you come to Agent Mastery Live, we train stuff like that, how to sell a house for more money than anybody else can do. Can you sell a house? Can you help them get more money in their pocket than they can get it for themselves? 100%, absolutely. Can you beat Zillow? 100%, absolutely. What if Zillow, if they sell it to Zillow, we can get you more money. So you can always win if you know what to do. All right, guys. Thanks for your questions. Thanks for your comments. Good to see all of you guys here. Go to agentmasterylive.com to get on the wait list for our ticket sales. Ticket sales are going to be opening up here in the next couple of weeks. Agent Mastery Live is coming May. The dates have not been announced yet, but it's going to be in the mid to late May. And it will be an amazing 3 days. And we're going to train you on how to win in this market, how to get listings. Everything's listings now, guys, because there's so little inventory. If you don't know how to get listings, you are at the mercy of the markets, at the mercy of luck, and at the mercy of Zillow. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get way worse. So we'll see you at Agent Mastery Live. Have a great week, everybody. Play to win and always expect yes.